Huawei recently launched their newest contender in the budget smartphone market, the Nova 2 Lite. The company's latest Nova hopes to recreate the craze that the Nova 2i did in the mid-range market last year. Only this time it hopes to do it in the budget segment. Hi guys, Kim here of YugaTech, and let's see in our full review if the Nova 2 Lite can recreate its cousin's buzz. The Nova 2 Lite borrows some of the design cues from the Nova 2i. It has a unibody design, slim profile, and a seamless metallic chrome side. In fact, it doesn't look like a budget device at first glance, thanks to its classy looks and premium feel. On paper, it's a fairly large device due to the display, but the phone still manages to keep a relatively small and manageable footprint. The phone is light and easy to hold thanks to its form factor and rounded edges. The rear has a sandblasted-like finish, which adds flair to the device. However, it is not enough to keep fingerprints and smudges away. Nonetheless, the phone exudes an aura that will make you think it's more expensive than its price. It is equipped with a 5.99-inch IPS display with HD+ resolution, which equates to 269 ppi. With the size of the screen, it would have been better if it had full HD resolution. It's not bad though, but if you're accustomed to high-resolution screens, the Nova 2 Lite will feel like a downgrade. On the bright side, the display itself has good color reproduction and viewing angles. Brightness, on the other hand, is quite lacking, and direct sunlight will slightly affect the viewing experience. Moving on to the cameras, unlike its cousin, the Nova 2i, the Nova 2 Lite is only equipped with a single dual camera setup. The rear is composed of a standard 13-megapixel camera and a 2-megapixel wide-angle bokeh lens with 7-level bokeh adjustment, while the front is equipped with an 8-megapixel shooter accompanied by a soft light LED flash. As for quality, the rear dual cameras can produce good images in brightly lit conditions. Shots have average to above average detail, color reproduction, and accuracy. Macro shots are beautiful as long as you have enough lighting. Despite the shortcomings, the rear duo is still a good set of cameras considering the price range. The 8-megapixel front camera, on the other hand, is just your average selfie shooter. Images in abundant sunlight, while good in detail, are overblown and overexposed. You'll have to move to an area with just the right amount of light for selfies to become stable and nice. Overall quality is decent, and color reproduction accuracy and sharpness are just about right. Moving on to video, footage maxes out at 1080p, 30 fps in MP4 format. Autofocus is amazing, and quality is just about right for full HD shots. Color reproduction and accuracy is good, and audio is acceptable. Overall, you get a pretty decent video shooter. Running the software department is Huawei's very own EMUI 8 on top of Android 8.0 Oreo. It's nice to see phones finally having Android Oreo right out of the box, especially at this price point. The UI is your standard home screen affair, where you can access all of your apps by swiping left or right. It has its own set of icons and wallpapers. If you're not a fan of the look, you can easily remedy it by downloading your favorite launcher. When it comes to apps, we have the usual Google package, along with Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and Booking.com, which you can, of course, uninstall. The rest is Huawei's own native apps. Storage-wise, you're getting the standard 32GB with 24.79GB left for the user, which is not at all bad. You can expand it by using a microSD card up to 256GB. Oddly enough, the Nova 2 Lite isn't powered by any of Huawei's own Kirin chipsets, but is instead equipped with Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 paired with Adreno's 505 GPU and 3GB of RAM. We've seen the 430 in action quite a few times, and it has proven itself to be a performer for its class. Basic tasks and multitasking are not an issue, even fingerprint scanner and face unlocking are fast. It's powerful enough to run games like Tekken, Rules of Survival, and Mobile Legends. Drop-in frames in busy scenarios and some warming at the back are noticeable, but they're not too much to seriously hamper your gameplay. Connectivity-wise, the Nova 2 Lite comes with the basics, like dual SIM, LTE, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.2, and GPS. However, it doesn't have gyroscope like the Nova 2i. Voice calls are loud and clear, while mobile data is fast as long as you're in an area where signal is good and the service provider is not acting up. GPS works well and didn't have problems working with apps like Google Maps, Waze, Grab, or Uber. Providing power to the Nova 2 Lite is a 3000 mAh battery, which is smaller than the one in the Nova 2i, but it's a pretty standard capacity for a phone of this caliber. It can get us up to 8 hours of heavy social media browsing on Wi-Fi with both light gaming and photography. Using our standard video loop test, we got 10 hours and 20 minutes of playback. Charging from empty to 100% takes 2 hours and 30 minutes. The Huawei Nova 2 Lite is shaping up to be a strong contender for its class at 9,990 pesos. It's going to face strong competition though, as there are other good smartphones out there in the same price range. Still, the Nova 2 Lite can capture the attention of consumers thanks to its respectable performance, good design, and promising set of cameras. And that's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for more content, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to be notified of our latest uploads. Once again, this is Kim, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!